sat frozen at the table as I walked out of the dining room. The clink of silverware and plates no longer mattered. The roast chicken she'd made, probably out of guilt, sat untouched between us. For a moment, there was only silence, thick and awkward, then the shuffle of her chair as she followed me down the hall. I opened the door to my study, a room she rarely entered. On the desk were the printed pages, arranged in neat stacks. Her chats with Daniel, her supposed coworker, hotel receipts from weekends she claimed were work trips. I even had a photo of her getting into his car, laughing, holding his arm. It wasn't just an affair. It was a life she'd been living behind my back. She stood there in the doorway, mouth slightly open, as she looked at everything laid out. I didn't say anything at first. I wanted the silence to speak. I watched her eyes scan the papers, her skin slowly losing color. She reached for a message printout and held it like it might burn her. "When did you find out?" she asked again, but this time her voice shook. I walked to the side and leaned against the cabinet. "About 3 months ago. You left your laptop open when you went to shower. I saw one message, and it all unfolded from there." She turned away from the desk and sat on the nearby couch, burying her face in her hands. I didn't comfort her. I couldn't. That part of me was already gone. I had grieved our marriage in private while she was out with someone else. "I didn't know how to tell you," she mumbled. "I didn't want to hurt you." "You didn't want to, but you did. Every lie, every excuse, that was a choice. And tonight, you finally decided to say the words. But not because you were ready to be honest. Because he probably told you it was time." She didn't deny it. That silence told me everything I needed to know. I walked over to the desk, picked up the manila envelope that held the initial divorce draft, and placed it on the coffee table in front of her. "I've already spoken to a lawyer. You'll see it's all fair. You can keep the house. I'll take the apartment downtown. No need to drag this out or make it ugly." She looked up, eyes glossy with tears. "Why are you being so calm?" I took a deep breath. "Because I've already been through the storm. I screamed alone in my car. I punched the wall. I drank too much. But then I realized something. I deserve peace. I deserve truth. You took away the honesty, but I won't let you take my peace." She nodded slowly and for once had nothing else to say. I left her there with the documents, the silence, and the weight of her decisions. I walked back to the dining room, took my jacket off the back of the chair, and stepped outside into the night air. It was cold, but it felt cleaner than anything inside that house. I wasn't heartbroken anymore. I was free.